Hello everyone. This is me, Devoshmita Sarkar. Today we are going to start with a very new topic which is winds, storms and cyclones. So let's begin. First, we will know about storms. Wind is the flow of gases on a larger scale. On the surface of the earth, wind consists of the bulk movement of air. In outer space, solar wind is the movement of gases or charged particles from the sun through space, while planetary wind is the outgassing of light chemical elements from a planet's atmosphere into space. Winds are commonly classified by their spatial scale, their speed, the types of forces that cause them, the regions in which they occur, and their effect. The strongest observed winds on a planet in the solar system occur on Neptune and Saturn. Winds have various aspects. Velocity means wind speed, the density of the gas involved, energy content or wind energy. The wind is also an important means of transportation for seeds and small birds. With tiny things can travel thousands of miles in the wind. Causes of winds. The wind is caused by differences in atmospheric pressure. When a difference in atmospheric pressure exists, air moves from the higher to the lower pressure area, resulting in winds of various speeds. On a rotating planet, air will also be deflected by the Coriolis effect, except exactly on the equator. Globally, the two major driving factors of large-scale wind patterns, the atmospheric circulation, are the differential heating between the equator and the poles, difference in absorption of solar energy leading to buoyancy forces, and the rotation of the planet. Outside the tropics and aloft from frictional effects, the surface, the large-scale winds tend to approach geostrophic balance. Near the Earth's surface, friction causes the wind to be slower than it would be otherwise. Surface friction also causes winds to blow more inward into low pressure areas. Winds defined by an equilibrium of physical forces are used in the decomposition and analysis of wind profiles. They are useful for simplifying the atmospheric equations of motion and for making equalative arguments about the horizontal and vertical distribution of winds. The geostrophic wind component is the result of the balance between Coriolis force and pressure gradient force. It flows parallel to isobars and approximates the flow above the atmospheric boundary layer in the mid latitudes. The thermal wind is the difference in the geostrophic wind between two levels in the atmosphere. It exists only in an atmosphere with horizontal temperature gradients. The ageostrophic wind component is the difference between actual and geostrophic wind, which is the responsible for air filling up cyclones over time. The gradient wind is similar to the geostrophic wind but also includes centrifugal force or centripetal acceleration. Now we will know about storms. Storm is any disturbed The storm is any disturbed state of a body, especially affecting its surface and strongly implying a wind force. It may be marked by significant disruption and lightning, a thunderstorm, heavy precipitation, snowstorm, and rainstorm. Heavy freezing rain means ice storm. Strong winds means tropical cyclone or windstorm or wind transporting some substances through the atmosphere as in a dust storm, blizzard, sandstorm, etc. Storms have the potential to harm lives and property via storm surge, heavy rain, or snow causing flooding or road impassability, lightning, wildfires, and vertical wind shear. Systems with significant rainfall and duration help alleviate drought in places they move through. Heavy snowfall can allow special recreational activities to take place which would not be possible otherwise, such as skiing and snowmobiling. Desert storms are often accompanied by violent winds and pass rapidly. Storms are created when a center of low pressure develops with a system of high pressure surrounding it. This combination of opposing forces can create winds and result in the formation of storm clouds such as cumulonimbus. Small localized areas of low pressure can form from hot air rising off hot ground, resulting in smaller disturbances such as dust, devils, and whirlwinds. Now we will know about cyclones. In meteorology, a cyclone is a large-scale air mass that rotates around a strong center of low atmospheric pressure. Cyclones are categorized by inward spiraling winds that rotate about a zone of low pressure. The largest low pressure systems are polar vortices and extratropical cyclones of the largest scale, the synoptic scale. Warm core cyclones such as tropical cyclones and subtropical cyclones also lie within the synoptic scale. Mesocyclones, tornadoes, and dust devils lie within smaller mesoscale. Upper level cyclones can exist without the presence of a surface low and can pinch off from the base of the tropical upper tropospheric through during summer months in the northern hemisphere. Cyclones have also been seen on extraterrestrial planets such as Mars, Jupiter, and Neptune. Cyclogenesis is the process of cyclone formation and intensification. Extratropical cyclones begin as waves in large regions of enhanced mid-latitude temperature contrast called baroclinic zones. These zones contract and form weather fronts as the cyclonic circulation closes the intensifies. Later in their life cycle, extratropical cyclones occlude as cold air masses undercut the warmer air and become cold core systems. A cyclone's track is guided over the course of its 2 to 6 day life cycle by the steering flow of the subtropical jet stream. So, with this we came to the end of our video. Thank you. Please do like, share and subscribe to my channel and also comment in the comment section below. Bye bye. Stay home and stay safe.